It is 5 a.m. at the beach shack and I have just woken up. Today is the day of our little land-based fishing adventure. But first of all, there's always time for a morning routine. At this point, I know I'm a creature of habit. Coffee time. Check. Brush teeth. Check. Now this is where the morning routine changes. Before we head out for the day session, I have to change over some rods and reels in preparation for today. I'm preparing 2 big rods and 2 little rods. I've also got out some bait and packed some fishing gear. Now it's time to head off for the morning. I wonder where we're going to go first up. And we're here. Well, sort of. We got a big walk to the spot, but welcome to day 4. If you're new here, I'm trying to catch as many species as I can in 7 days, and so far we've caught 8. There's this thing called the wall of fish, and every time I catch a new species, I take a selfie with it, and the photo goes up on the wall. How fun. We've got a bunch of nice photos on the wall already, but I'm looking to add a whole heap more. The plan for day 4. Today's theme is land-based fishing. I want to fish off the rocks, off the piers, anywhere which is land-based. I want to go fish it. There's a whole heap of techniques I want to try, different baits, maybe some lures. The possibilities are endless. First of all, we've got a pretty big walk to get to the first spot, but the location is epic. Let's go start the journey. The spot we're going to is all the way down this beach here, right at the end on that point. I told you this spot was going to be cool. This is actually an old granite quarry. So back in the day, they used to get their granite from here, and if you look closely, you can actually see some of the old structures which are just barely hanging on. They've obviously slowly withered away over time. Another really cool thing is there's actually a small penguin colony along here. You can see their tiny little footsteps walking to the water. They live up in the scrub along the coast here, a really nice and protected home. It's time to get into some fishing now though, and not only is this spot really cool on land, but in the water, it's super unique as well. From this spot where I'm standing, we can fish the sand patches, the weed beds, and the deep water. So 3 different environments, which all could hold different species. So the potential here is really, really good. Let's set up our gear. I brought down 2 surf rods to this spot and 1 smaller rod, so I'm gonna set those up now. The surf rods are gonna have big reels on them, so pretty heavy tackle. They're gonna be our big fish rods. This is some of the tackle which I'm going to be using. So on the bigger rods, I've grabbed out a fairly large sinker to fish the deeper water and some pretty big hooks to go with it. I'll also get out some bait. On the big rods, we're going to be using mullet. I'm just going to cut that mullet up into some nice bite-sized chunks. And then lightly thread that 6/0 circle hook through the top. That's a perfect bait. So the first bait which we're going to get out is just going to go into the deep water. I'm going to cast it pretty much as far as I can. And we're fishing. Big rod's out there. I think I might rig up the little rod next. So we have the big rod and the little rod out. So on the smaller rod, I've got out a smaller sinker, smaller hook, and a different bait. On this one, we'll be using squid, and I'm just going to cut that into some strips. There we go. Perfect little squid strip on the light rod. Whoa! Now the difference with the little rod is I'm not going to cast all the way out to the deep water. I'm actually going to aim right in between the sand and the weed. And hopefully there'll be some different species hanging out in that shallower stuff compared to the deeper water. That's the plan at least. Let's get it out. What is that? See that? What is that? Can't catch one. The fishing has been average at best so far, but I don't think spots get much better than this. Take a look at it. Coastline over there, the ocean just over there as well, and how cool is the quarry? The quarry is so cool. Massive amount of rocks, and some of them are just massive. It's hard to get an idea of the scale, but it was a big quarry. And there's my fishing rods, doing absolutely nothing. I think I might get out of here. Fish, fish, fish. Something is on. Come on. This is the only thing we've hooked up to. It's stuck in the reef there. It's a good fish. What is that? It's some sort of shark. It's definitely a new species. Definitely. Oh, no. Oh no, we made a tangle. We've made a tangle. Yes! New species! That right there is a new species unlocked. Species number 9, the banjo shark. A really common catch in these waters, but one I was hoping to tick off at some stage. And we just have. Smile for the camera, Banjo. Go on, buddy. See you, buddy. I really wanted to catch a fish here. I've been here for a few hours now for nothing. Until that banjo. Species number 9 is the banjo shark. Let's put him up on the wall. He looks really good right about here. Cool. It's a nice photo as well. I really like that one. Banjo shark. Probably going to be the most scenic spot where we catch a fish. I'm literally like on a rocky cliff. I almost fell off before. Not good. I'm pretty content at this spot. We caught that one species here, so I'm going to pack up the big rods and then head off to our next spot. There's still a whole heap of other areas which I want to explore today. Back at the beach house. That was a fun little session. This is what I'm thinking for the afternoon plan. Cup of tea, apple, banana, tiny teddies. Drink and eat all of the above, and then maybe a quick sleep. Can't sleep for too long though, because we've still got the whole afternoon ahead of us. First things first, I've got to get the gear ready. The big surf rods are done for the day. Now we're just going to focus on the 2 smaller rods. Now it's time to hit the road for the afternoon session. I'm planning on fishing late, so we're going to make a quick stop at the general store. This is where we're going to get dinner. How's that burger? For $11, look at all the sauce and cheese, crispy chicken. That looks good. And then you have the chips. Nice little small box of chips. This is going to be good, and we're going to need that energy for this evening. He tried it. We need to get a wriggle on. Now we're off. Only a fairly short drive, and then we're going to be fishing the piers. The plan here is to fish with some really small hooks. So I've got out a little sabiki rig. We only want it lightly weighted. I've got out some squid as bait, and I'm just going to cut that into some little strips. And then I've put the squid strip on the small hook, just like that. Perfect little bait for small fish. And then I've done the same thing with the second hook. And now, let's see if we can catch something. The small rod is rigged up and ready to go. I've got a good feeling. I think we're going to get some more species here. All I'm going to do is just flick that out there. Let's see what happens. That was good. Decent little bite, wasn't it? There we go. We've got something. Wonder what that is. It's coming in now. Is it a new species? I think it is. It is a new species, yes. This is one I was really hoping to catch off the pier, the wrasse. A very common fish in these waters. They're found all around piers and solid structure, and I reckon they're a pretty cool looking fish. Time for a selfie, little wrasse. Smile. Cool, let's get him going. Thank you for helping our cause. Well, species number 10 is the common wrasse. Let's go put him up on the wall. Let's put you right here. There we go. It's a nice photo of that wrasse. They're a very colourful little fish. I really like them. I used to fish for those things every day after school and had a whole heap of fun catching them, and I still have fun catching them now. But our plan worked. Light tackle fishing off the piers caught us a new species really quickly. We might be able to catch another one. Let's try. Those baits still look pretty good. Yep. Got something. Is it another wrasse? I think it's another normal wrasse. Oh no, it's a different type of wrasse. Yes! It's the second species of wrasse. Not sure on the technical names, but it's a different one. Wanna do something with me? species! It's a wrasse, a second type of wrasse. It's a cool one, pretty one.
Is that not amazing?
Smile fish.
Good release.
Clean release. See a little wrasse?
Boom.
Right.
It's okay.
He's gone. Is he? He's gone.
Want a super duper?
How have you got zip? How do you open them, man?
Bite it off.
Cheers, bro. That's not good. Well, how good was that? We got to tick off species number 11 with a couple of fans. Let's put the photo up on the wall now. I reckon that has to be my favourite one so far. And it's a nice fish as well. The second species of wrasse on the wall. The sun is quickly going down though, we're losing light fast, so I'm going to try and catch one more in this area. I fished off the pier for the next 15 minutes, but no new species. Made the short little drive back to the beach house, and straight away I'm going to get ready for tomorrow. I've put a couple of ultralight combos into the car and packed up a whole bunch of lures and put them in the car as well. Next I'm going to get the kayak out and put it back on the roof. It's going to be getting used tomorrow. And with everything packed and ready, it's time to wrap up day 4. What a day it was. We fished off the rocks and caught a new species, and then fished off the pier and caught 2 new species as well, so 3 total for the day. Let's take a quick look at them on the wall. We've got the banjo and the 2 species of wrasse. I'm pretty happy with those 3. Now let's take a look at the other 8 species which are already on the wall. We've got some good ones on here now. The Murray cod, that was a classic, and a bunch of other cool fish as well. I'm loving this. Look at all those nice fish photos, and it is going to continue tomorrow for day 5. Now the clue for tomorrow is freshwater. Only one word this time, but I will say that there's going to be some non-natives and some natives which we're targeting. Leave your guesses on what fish I'm going to be chasing tomorrow below. And if you haven't already, help me out and subscribe. Come on. I've asked you a few times now, at this point you've got to help me out. Subscribe. Yes, I'm pressuring you. Subscribe. Do it. Now. Good night.